Yes, what's up? Welcome back into our channels, ladies and gentlemen. We love you, and yeah, I'm just thinking of this. I was just looking at a story of two men, two identical men that are taken two identical courses. The same course, they are sitting in two identical offices, doing the same job. There's one man that's going to retire, wealthy, fulfilled, and happy. Then there's the other one that's going to struggle financially throughout their life, wondering what went wrong, where did the rain start beating him. I just wanted to share something very quick, just in the next 5 minutes, so that we see what really went wrong. And there's something that I was learning, and just 1% improvement. The successful has realized the successful are not more talented. They're not even better, but they're just something they're doing that an average man is not doing. When an average man is busy watching Netflix, the successful is reading. When an average man is making excuses, the successful are taking actions. When the average man is complaining of the ability, what does an average man say? I can't do it. I'm not qualified. I'm not able. It is not yet the right time. I'm still thinking. What does the successful people do? What do they say? What's the next step? Who can help me? How can I start? That's the question. Look at that is a situation analyzed in different categories. And look at the brain, how you perceive life. Just the brain will give you neuro signals that will enable you to achieve particulars. Each and every way that you perceive life, that is how the brain will give the neuro signals that will help you achieve this particular. So I'm looking at a particular strategy that most of the wealthy guys and the successful guys in different fields have used. That is 1% strategy. And what does it say? 1% strategy says that it is the small daily activities that we do. Those are what normally brings the final success that we see. And we're just looking at what does an average person do? They will normally look at the giant leaps. We want to do it once, today, in 1 week, so that we get success. What does an average person do? They are buying lottery tickets so that they can get rich quick. Where do they end up? It is not about motivation. I'm never consider myself a motivational speaker. It is just a strategy that we are looking into. You want to lose weight. We're not saying that you run around the estate 100 kilometers, 100,000 meters. You're carrying weights for 2 weeks. You're expecting to lose 20 kgs. What happens? By the end of the 2 weeks, you're dead on the track. You stop. No results. No confidence. What does the successful people do? It is the small activities every day. You want to get fit? Just 10 press-ups, just 10 sit-ups, even just start with 5. It is too simple, but simple does not mean it is easy. It is the consistency that we are talking about. It is the consistency that is going to carry you through systematically. And wealth or any success is built systematically, the lasting success. The difference between the wealthy and an average man is not luck. It is 1% strategy. The wealthy has learned that it is the compounding effects that brings real success. And as we move, ladies and gentlemen, I just want us to think about and think deeply on what we can start doing in small ways, just small. But what I'm talking about is consistency. It is discipline. Are you able to carry out the activities, the commitments that you make to yourself? That is, once you make a commitment to yourself and you do it at the exact time that you said you are going to do it, that one builds confidence. And when it is done several times, each and every day, for a week, for 2 weeks, for 2 months, for a year, you see the real results. The real results starts to appear. That's now the compounding effect. An average man hits the snooze button of the alarm very early in the morning and continues sleeping. What does the successful person do? They throw up the blanket and they have a morning rituals that they do in daily out, and they are doing it without, whether it is tough, whether they like it or not. It is discipline. The morning rituals. The next time I want us to talk about the morning rituals, what is really a successful morning rituals that you can do each and every morning when you wake up, before each and everybody wakes up, so that you catch up with the success. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just a greeting from my side. I was not going to share so much. I just wanted to share something very short about the 1% improvement. And let us burn it in our mind that is the success comes in because of the each and every activity that we do every day. And thank you very much, and may the success follow you, and may you be disciplined, may you be focused, and continue consistently doing that 1% improvement. And let me talk about mathematicals that have been proven that when you just improve by 1% daily for 1 year, you're not going to improve by just 1%. It is proven to be 37% improvement all around your life. But what happens when you dwindle, or when you allow things to fall aside by 1% daily for a whole year? You reduce to almost zero. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move forward. Thank you.